Welcome back to our video series on building your own homemade photo booth. I'm Brian Parks, the founder and CEO of ShutterPilot. In this video, we'll talk about your options when it comes to cases or enclosures for your photo booth. Honestly, this decision is probably one of the easiest you'll make while designing and building your photo booth. Do you want to build your own case, or do you want to buy one pre-manufactured for the components you want to use? If you buy one pre-manufactured, you'll probably spend between $1,000 and $2,000, but it won't necessarily have any unique flair. These pre-manufactured cases typically all look pretty similar. While there are a few case manufacturers that put their unique spin on the size and shape, your booth will still look like every other booth that was purchased from that manufacturer. That might be okay though. As we'll get into a little later in this series, your competitive edge, your coolness factor, might not be the size and shape of your photo booth, but some other aspect of your service. Typically, these pre-manufactured cases will come painted a solid color, which does present an opportunity. You can easily print vinyl labels or decals to customize the exterior of the photo booth. Your other option is to build your own case completely from scratch. I recommend this more for the crafty types, or if you're really trying to stretch a budget. Depending on the materials you use, you can probably build your own case for a few $100s, plus your time to design, craft, and assemble it. There are lots of good options for materials to use to build your own photo booth enclosure. Wood, fiberglass, and metal are some of the more popular options. If you're going to go this route, I recommend you choose something that you have experience and some level of comfort working with. For example, I would really like to build a case out of fiberglass because I like the way it looks when done well, but having never worked with fiberglass before, it probably wouldn't be the best option. Instead, I would lean toward using wood because that is a material I've worked with before and have a reasonable level of comfort with. Some other things to consider in your design include whether you want a printer stand built into the photo booth itself or as a separate piece, the height of the camera and whether you want this to be adjustable for kids versus adults, how wide you want the base of your photo booth stand to be. The width of the base in particular can be pretty important. If you plan on using the photo booth at parties or potentially rowdy gatherings, you might want a wider base to prevent the photo booth from tipping over if someone bumps into it. However, in safer environments, a smaller footprint is adequate and might be easier to set up and might be more flexible in terms of the spaces where you can set up your photo booth. For more videos in this series, including a discussion of printers and various internet connectivity options, check out the playlist linked in the description below. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be alerted when each video in this series or any of our other videos is released. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.